Hey there and welcome back to Living Local. I'm Lindsay Kobach, and today we're going to do things a little bit differently. I know for some viewers it's really helpful to learn about a place by orienting yourself on a map. So I'm going to share my screen as we explore the key areas that surround Greenville, along with main highlights of each area. While we will just be doing a quick overview of these areas, be sure to check out some other videos on my channel where I really dive in deeper to some of the neighborhoods and types of homeowners they might attract. Or you can take my quiz in the description below to see which communities might be a good fit for you. I'd love to be a resource to you about all things in the upstate as you research and relocate to the area. So let's get started. First, let's just orient where we are in the state. You can see on our map here, we've got the state of South Carolina. This dotted line shows the North Carolina border and then Georgia border. We've got Atlanta over here and Charlotte and Greenville kind of right in the middle. In terms of South Carolina, our three major cities are going to be Greenville, Columbia, the capital in the middle of the state, and then Charleston we can see down here, and this is your South Carolina coast. So depending where you're going on the South Carolina coast, we're typically about 4 hours from the coastal cities. So we're going to zoom into Greenville here and just use the map and suburbs to kind of orient ourselves along with some of the major roadways. So you can see Greenville here, that's located kind of city center, and you can see a number of roadways that kind of sprout off there, and there are main transportation lines into the city. Towards the north, we can see City of Travelers Rest, about 20 minutes outside of the city. As we head northeast, we travel through Taylor's, which is a little more through this region here, and then we have Greer. Greer can be somewhat deceiving because this region up here extends to North Greer. This, where the city is labeled here, is the downtown area of Greer. And then it also extends over in this direction towards Five Forks. So that's our next suburb here. And again, we are to the east and a little bit south of Greenville itself. As we go a little farther southeast, we've got Simpsonville and Fountain Inn. If we come in a little bit closer towards the city, we have Malden here. And then as we extend around a little bit towards the west, suburb of Piedmont, Powdersville, Easley, which is about 20 minutes from downtown Greenville. You can see Clemson and Clemson University is over this way. It can be about 45 minutes from Greenville. And then this region over here is the west side of Greenville. So let's zoom in a little bit further to this city, and we'll kind of travel from inside downtown to some of the surrounding neighborhoods and areas. So again, right here you can see number of commercial spaces. This is, downtown Greenville area. You can see Bon Secours Wellness Center. That's one of the main concert venues located in Greenville. North Main is a neighborhood north of downtown Greenville. Main Street runs through it, gives it the name of North Main. We actually have another video about the North Main neighborhood that we will link here. As we zoom a little bit closer into the city, we can see, Cleveland Park and the zoo, so Cleveland Forest area neighborhoods and Alta Vista in this area. You can see highlighted here Falls Park on the Reedy, that's the falls in the city center of downtown Greenville. Unity Park, which runs along the Swamp Rabbit Trail. We'll pull a trail map in a little bit and look at that a little more specifically. And then a few other neighborhoods that we want to highlight here. You can see the Swamp Rabbit Trail highlighted, but this is the Nickeltown area. We've got the Overbrook Historic District to the east side of the city, and then Greenville Country Club area, Parkins Mill, and Gower Estate. So those are some of the neighborhoods we highlighted in our downtown Greenville video that we'll link here for you. So as we zoom out, let's come back in so we can see kind of our surrounding suburbs. So hopefully now you're oriented to where some of those surrounding cities and suburb areas are outside of Greenville. Let's go in a little bit closer again, and then we'll work our way back out. So as we're looking at downtown Greenville, we can see Main Street is running parallel through the city here. North Main Street, you can see it extends there. So that's kind of your main drag down throughout the city. You can see a number of hotels, shops, restaurants, all right off of Main Street and within a few block radius there. Hall's Chop House, that is right on the Reedy River. It's a great fine dining spot. We have Gather Greenville, which is a shipping container style food court located in downtown. They've got a lot of great green space for families. But let's zoom out just a little bit. Unity Park, located right off the Swamp Rabbit Trail. You can see it traveling through here, comes into downtown Greenville. That's where the Commons is located and Southern Side Brewing. Okay, so first we're gonna head north of the city. We will travel up 276, and you can see how 276 and 25 intersect in Travelers Rest. As we first kind of initially head outside, we have the Sans Souci area and then Berea. You can see Paladin Stadium here. That's where Furman University is located. And then of course, Paris Mountain State Park, which is located to the north, and sits kind of between Travelers Rest and then Taylor's areas. So if we zoom in here, you can see 276 and 25 kind of crisscross right here. And this is your downtown area of Travelers Rest. You can see here, Trailblazer Park area of Travelers Rest. This is held from this visual. You can see the track located there in Trailblazer Park, and this is the amphitheater. This is the Watson Crossing and North Cliffs community, one I've talked about a bit in different videos that we'll link here, located just less than a mile from Trailblazer Park. So then as we zoom in here, we can see this is kind of your hub of downtown Travelers Rest. Over here on 25 as it branches off, that's some of your commercial retail spaces, Walmart, Chick-fil-A, fast food restaurants. But this South Main Street is where more of your kind of authentic restaurants are. Farmhouse or non-franchise restaurants. So Farmhouse Tacos is along this stretch. Sidewall Pizza, Tipsy Taco is a new addition to TR. And then there's also some restaurants down Poinsett Highway. Gateway Park is where we have tennis and pickleball. There's also a bicycle pump track there. And then the Travelers Rest High School. And then the Swamp Rabbit Trail just extends on up from there. So let's zoom back out. So we took 25 and then 276 up north from downtown Greenville to Travelers Rest. And then State Park Road kind of extends towards the east side from Travelers Rest and takes us across Paris Mountain State Park. So you can see how large Paris Mountain is just outside of downtown Greenville. As we extend to the east side, we come to Taylor's and you'll see 29 passing through. So 29 or Hampton Boulevard is a main kind of access road for those in Taylor's, and then Greer to get into downtown Greenville. Again, Hampton will have a number of your, commercial and retail spaces. And this is what we would call Greenville's east side. So this is technically Greer. Sugar Creek is a popular neighborhood in the east side of Greenville. This particular kind of region and these neighborhoods are popular because your access to downtown, you can hop on 29 or East North Street and you're, probably less than 15-20 minutes to downtown Greenville. But then as we extend out a little bit farther, we can see the Greenville International Airport over in Greer. This would be your downtown region of Greer. Farther north in Greer, you're going to have the lakes. So we've got Lake Robinson over here. Let's zoom out just a little bit. So a couple different lake regions just on the north side of Greer. So again, Greer's on the east side. When you're a little closer in those neighborhoods, the east side of Greer, you're closer to downtown and also have that great airport access. So then as we kind of run along here, we can see 85 where it cuts through on the south side of Greenville. 85 runs. It's a major trucking route, so that tends to be the only main highway in Greenville that can get backed up with traffic just a bit. But past Greer, we see that we extend over to the Five Forks area. This is again, another kind of pretty popular region that has a ton of neighborhoods with amenities. The Mesa Soccer Complex located on this side of town is where most soccer leagues play their tournaments. And then kind of as we come across, we're coming towards the south side. So we've got Malden located in a little bit closer towards the downtown Greenville area. And then as we head a little bit further south, we can see Simpsonville. So let's zoom in there. As we're zooming in, we can see kind of the downtown region of Simpsonville. Warehouse at Vaughn's is a super popular spot. There's down North Main Street. There is, nice pedestrian friendly sidewalks there. And then you can see kind of surrounding, there's a number of neighborhood subdivisions and various neighborhoods and communities just outside of Simpsonville. So a little farther outside of the city here, you're on the south side, but you have great access to downtown Simpsonville and shops in those areas. You can see a lot of the major grocery stores located in that region. And then as we travel a little bit farther west, we can see Conisty Nature Preserve just outside of Baldwin on the south side of the city. And then we're going to hop over to Powdersville, which is another popular suburb just outside of Greenville. If you want to be a little farther south and west, you can see that region here. I'm going to quick hop on 81 or 185 into downtown Greenville. And then 123 is your thruway that heads out towards Easley. So as we zoom back into the city, we kind of started on the north side, talked about Nickeltown, Gower Estates, Parkins Mill, but this region is West Greenville, or the west side of the city. Judson, Denian, Mills, are all smaller neighborhoods on the west side of town, and then extends in. Here we've got back to Main Street again. Greenville has a lot to offer and is perfect for a wide variety of individuals looking to call the upstate of SC home. As we have looked through specific areas based on the map and major roadways, you will notice that each community highlighted is within 25 minutes of downtown Greenville. With access to amazing downtown area from all surrounding communities, it is easy to choose a community that best fits your lifestyle needs without having to sacrifice all that the city offers. I hope this video was a helpful orientation to not only some communities in Greater Greenville area, but also the major roadways that connect these communities to downtown. If you're looking to make a move to Greenville and or visiting to check out any of the communities highlighted today or any others in the upstate, I would love the opportunity to learn more about the life that you want here and help you to navigate the process of building it. Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you in our next video.